Current Affairs Show provides a new scope to the details of politics.
I actually participated in the governorship election.
Roll out vaccination in 4 phases.
Let's stay away from the sides of the story and go deeper together. Let's talk weekdays at 8 a.m.
on 95.1 Nigeria Info, Abuja. Let's talk.
The Current Affairs Show.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
A very good morning and welcome back to the Morning Crossfire here on your number one station for Talk 95.1 Nigeria Info. Good morning. It's 6:16 a.m. and this is the time we get to take a dive into what the news of the headlines are saying for today, the 28th day in the month of February, the last day in the month actually, in the month of February 2025. Let's get right into it.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
As you already know, these headlines is published by these media houses and have nothing to do with Nigeria Info. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Punch newspapers, the front pages of the Vanguard, the Daily Trust, and the Guardian newspapers. Remember that we are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can watch us live on there and drop your thoughts as you do. Let's get started with the front page of the Punch newspapers. A cover story here says Lagos Assembly Obasa returns as Akonde Osoba panel's intervention collapses. UK received 108,138 asylum applications in 2024, according to reports. I rejected 500 million naira offers during my mother's burial, says EFCC chair. NLC shelves protest as subscribers welcome 35% tariff hike. Natasha threatens to expose Akpabio as group petitions Senate. Consumers kick as FG plans fresh power tariff hike. Nigerian passengers stranded in Togo after Air France flight diversion. CBN's ATM charges will worsen hardship for low-income earners. You'd find that story on the Punch newspapers. IBB should allow Vatsa rest after killing him for alleged coup, according to family. Policemen reject 1 million naira bribe, arrest Imo child traffickers. Nigeria eyes $7.7 trillion halal economy in new Saudi deal. Lagos lecturer gets life jail for raping students. Zonal congresses, PDP internal wrangling threatens future electoral success. Anambra government, ABGA, pegs governorship form at 30 million naira. Appoint Auditor General for FCT area councils, reps urge Wike. NNPP crisis deepens as national leadership dismisses suspension of senator and others. And finally, on the Punch newspapers, NEC APC 6 to Dow's internal rumblings, consolidates 2027 plans. These and many more you'd find on the front page of the Punch newspapers. A quick look at the Vanguard. A cover story here says electricity business owners, CSOs kick as FG plans another tariff hike. We are not ashamed to copy what works in other climes, says Tinubu. Arewa Group seeks immediate rescue of Afenifere Youth Council president. Abductors of Makurdi Varsity female students demand 40 million naira ransom. God, not El Rafai, will decide 2027, according to Maman. Naira down to 1,495 to the dollar in parallel markets. Obasa apologizes for assault on security operatives at Lagos Assembly. Senator Natasha demands live broadcast of Senate probe. Lagos Assembly crisis deepens as Speaker Miranda's security withdrawn. And finally on the Vanguard, Kemi Badenoch searching for relevance, appointed self-savior of Western civilization, according to UK Prime Minister Starmer. These and many more headlines you'd find on the Vanguard newspapers for today. A quick stop on the Daily Trust front page. A top story here says, Kano government to Tinubu remove the emir you were throned and kept in graveyard. Miranda remains speaker. Majority lawmakers reject Obasa. Look out for Ramadan moon on Friday, Sultan tells Muslims. No mercy for illegal revenue collectors in Kogi, desist or face the wrath of the law, according to KGIRS. Tax reform bills, customs duties beyond revenue collection, according to experts. Miranda missing as Obasa presides over plenary. Ex-Speaker Obasa storms Lagos Assembly with policemen. FG owing Gencos, Discos 4 trillion naira, according to Minister. And finally, on the Daily Trust, El Rafai should stop overrating himself, says Akonde. And our final stop this morning will be The Guardian. On the front page of The Guardian newspapers, this says, gross statutory revenue rises by 622.1 billion naira as FG states LGA's share 1.703 trillion naira. I have resumed as Speaker, Obasa declares amid Lagos Assembly turmoil. FG to adjust unfair electricity tariffs amidst Disco's 4 trillion naira debt. Miranda's aides withdrawn amid resignation rumors. Proposed tax reform bills may undermine customs service, according to experts. North Central APC aide Lord Tinubu Ganduje. Native doctors protest alleged extortion, harassment in Anambra. Lagos Maritime truckers suspend strike as talks begin. NANS Action Aid demand release of kidnapped Benue varsity students. And finally, on The Guardian, Fubara Daniel Adebayo call for ethical leadership, electoral integrity, and strong institutions. And that's a good place to wrap it up on the headlines. A quick break for the commercials. I'll be right back to take your reactions. Don't go away.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
LifeMade Furniture wishes you a happy new year. It's our office purchase festival. We are offering discounts on all our office furniture products from 13th January to 26th February 2025. The more you buy, the greater the discounts you enjoy. Right. Hurry now and make purchase. Visit any of our showrooms or call 081 2000 6000 for more inquiries. Terms and conditions apply. LifeMate, your LifeMate forever.
Guy, what's that Zag Energy?
It's that new energy drink with malt nourished with vitamins. Bebo dear, no go there. Eat up, we move. You snooze, you lose. You pull up, we show up. Never stopping, always grinding. Get them back to back, get. No shutting, stand giddy bar. Another level kind of energy. Now you did run a minute. Chule Joe, that's our kind of energy. Zag Energy Malt Drink contains malt and nourishing vitamins.
The world is changing, and opportunities are everywhere. The question is, are you ready to seize them? For far too long, we have been conditioned to think within the constraints of geographical borders created by man. An example is Nigeria. But let me tell you something profound. You are part of the world, not just one nation. You don't just live in Nigeria, you live in the world. It's time to break free, look beyond borders, and seek opportunities that span the globe. You need a world view. The world is open for business, and the opportunities are endless. It's time to think global. It's time to trade global. Visit hfm.com or download the HFM app on Google Play Store or App Store to get started today.
There are so many distractions taking away the attention of my family, from phone screens to work screens and others. But when my family hears this, when I cook with Devon Kings, we all come together to bond, taking away all distractions. Hey, no phones at my table, please. Oh yeah, let's eat. Cook up unbreakable buns with Devon King's range of cooking oil, margarine, spread, and seasoning. Great for bonding moments. Devon King's, taste that binds. Available across stores nationwide.
Enjoy the ogbonge creaminess wey dey for cowbell. Cowbell get Vita Rich wey dey make body kampe. E still get vitamin B9 wey dey support brain development. Try Cowbell today for your tea, cereal, akamu, and any other food as you take like am. Cowbell, so creamy, so good.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back to the Morning Crossfire. It's time to take your reactions to the headlines. The numbers to call are 0700 951 0000, 0809 597 4869. On WhatsApp, it's 080 999 30137. Remember, we're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can watch us live on there and drop your comments as you do. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning once again.
You're welcome.
Yes. Let me just talk about this proposed increasing electricity tariff. Look,
right.
Yes, if we let us be more serious with ourselves. The Electricity Act of 2023 has actually liberalized the power sector to the extent that state government, local government, individuals like Gabriella can go to a village and begin to generate electricity. Understand? So we should ensure that we decentralize the supply of electricity and introduce competition in such a way that there will need to belabor Nigerians in terms of electricity tariffs. They let us invite foreign investors to come out and participate in the power sector, the plan, and ensure that we actually make use of alternative sources of energy. I'm sure there's solar. By the time we put all these measures into play in the power sector, tariffs will go down. So that's my take this morning.
All right, thank you so much for sharing. Good morning.
Good morning, the angelic Gabriella. This is Abakar calling you from Google. I greet all the callers and contributors.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
The unholy issue taking place in the chamber of the National Assembly is undemocratic. Every lawmaker is representative of his people. The gender discrimination against the lawmaker Natasha should stop. It's uncalled for. Right from the one, the Senate President have shown a great dislike for that distinguished senator. The kind of some unprintable remarks he has been making, it shows a lot of hatred. So the lady should be protected as a distinguished senator, as a woman, a mother, a representative of women folks. Should not be suffer that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's get to your WhatsApp calls. Good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, NJ Gabriella.
Good morning. You're welcome.
My name is Salasi. I agree the last caller, my elder brother Abubakar from Gwagwalada. I want to talk about this electricity tariff again. In fact, I want to commend your radio station for still running 24 hours. You can imagine in town since yesterday, there's no light. And this is the country that we call ourselves the giant of Africa. I say Qatar, they are not up to 3 million, but they generate over 40,000 megawatt. South Africa, they are just 60 million. They generate 60,000 megawatt. Egypt, they are just 101 million. And they generate over almost 70,000 megawatt. Then we call ourselves the giant of Africa. A lot of tariff, but no electricity. I don't really know what is wrong with the government. When they were in opposition, they were castigating against PDP, saying that a serious government can fix life in 6 months. Buhari came, he couldn't do anything with the Bambara project and everything. Nothing happened. Now we are talking of industries and how companies are falling due to high cost of electricity. And they are doing nothing about that. Then issue of insecurity. Look at the people kidnapped in Benue. They are demanding for 40. The Afenifere leader in Abuja, kidnapped in Abuja. And still up to now, they are still demanding for 100 million. I will conclude by saying, today victims are yesterday's survivor. Tomorrow victims are today's survivor. You think you are in power? No crowd remain for someone hate for forever. If they can kidnap a retired general in Katsina and they're demanding for ransom, how about me that I don't have window in my house? I don't have face. So they must do something about this insecurity, or else it will consume all of us. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. Good morning. Hello. Are you there? Okay, we're going to have to move on to other callers. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
My name is Gabriella.
Welcome.
I want to advise the lawmakers. They should give peace a chance. They shouldn't burn down Lagos because of their political interest. You see, Nigerians politicians are desperate, and they are operating in a desperate political system. For an election in Lagos State, because people want to become governor and they want to turn Lagos. You see, I want to advise the president to intervene and the governor to intervene before they are also advise the woman speaker too. I will advise her to step down for these politicians because she should not allow coconut to be broken on her head. These people are desperate to take power from her. Thank you.
All right. Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. Let's take some messages on a live feed on Facebook. Onyeka Asoya says, on the electricity tariff hike, how can the poor masses survive? Also, Francis Ndamani watching live from Amagonze in Enugu State says, good morning. Thank God it's Friday. The federal government, as a matter of urgency, needs to address the lingering hike in telecoms tariff, electricity tariff hike, and other prevailing challenges. May God help us, is what he says. Good morning to you, Yada Cedric. Thank you for watching us live on here. Also, Francis Ndamani says, the spate of kidnapping, banditry, killings, and other security challenges in the country is becoming alarming, worrisome, and disturbing. The government at all levels should collaborate and come up with proactive measures towards tackling these teething situations. May God help us, is what he says. Mwaza John Lasisi from Buhari says on the Lagos Assembly, it's a show of shame. I don't know why these so-called leaders cannot settle things amicably. Must we disgrace ourselves in the face of the world? At national, it's Natasha. On the state level, it's Obasa. Which way forward, Nigeria? Akwando Obina says that which happens in fowl house will also happen in goats' houses. As a matter of fact, those who used their proxies to cause trouble in River State are now seeing the same thing in their state. The crisis in River State House of Cards is seriously repeating itself in Lagos. Obasa and Miranda's battle for control on the floor of the house will soon take a messier direction. Well, we hope not, Okwandu. Thanks for sharing. A final one before we get back to the calls. Bill Dave says the Nigerian government keeps carrying researchers on areas where the people are managing to do well just so they can take that away from the common man, because why the consistent increment in tariffs here and there without fostering living conditions? As for the case of the Lagos State House of Assembly, it's only in Nigeria these things happen. 32 out of 40 lawmakers have voted your impeachment, yet Obasa says it's unconstitutional. What is then constitutional in this country is what Bill Davies asking. Let's get back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Sorry, Gabriella. Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Please move away from your device.
Okay. Masma calling from Apple.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. Tariff hike here, there, everywhere, every day, tariff hike. I want to ask the government, what have they done to improve means of livelihood for the poor masses that they are hiking this hike for? What are the steps they are taking? Is it in agriculture? Can we say we are living well now? We have abundant food. What have they done to make sure these people you are taxing are making something? To become a leader, leadership requires a lot, not just words and then dreaming of fame and then climbing for revenge. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you as well. Let's move on to WhatsApp and take some of your messages and reactions on here. This is from St. Jude from Gwagwalada, who says, Obasa's return as Lagos Speaker. If President Tinubu cannot resolve this single issue, how can he resolve Nigeria's multiple problems? If you know, then you understand, is what he says. Big Izzy from Central Area says, on the electricity tariff hike, data hike, DSTV hike, food price hike, how will the average Nigerian survive? According to Africa China, Mr. President well. This says, good morning once again. Obasa returns as what? I don't really know what's wrong with the Central Bank of Nigeria. They increase ATM charges, but you will go to the same ATM and not see money to withdraw. I strongly believe that El Rufai is only disturbing himself. He and Amechi cannot stop a moving train. They should stop deceiving themselves, is what Oludade Abiodun says. Let's listen to a few voice notes on WhatsApp and get back to the phone lines.
Good morning, Gabriella. Good morning, listener and contributors to Nigeria Info FM program. Natasha, I want to personally plead with Natasha to tread softly. She's just coming and you have a bright future. Don't let this big whip destroy your future. Tread softly. And your people are looking up to you. As a matter of fact, we the co-guide, we are looking up to you. So tread softly, please. We need you. Don't let your future be destroyed. God will bless you.
Good morning, Nigeria Info. And thank you for always being there for us, Angel Gabriel. My name is Triple D from Waru. Well, on the issue of Natasha and Senate President, I love the direction she's going. Not just because she's a woman. On the issue of El Rufai, El Rufai is not God. If I'm El Rufai, I should find a place to rest. On the issue of tariff, just as Salasi said, Nigeria will get it right by the special grace of God. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
All right, thank you so much for that. A few more comments on WhatsApp. Wale Fatola says the ousted Lagos State House of Assembly Speaker Obasa presided over a plenary session with only 4 members present, despite the House being on recess. His move raises questions about the rule of law and political maneuvering in Lagos. Has Obasa dismissed his opponent's threats? Where is the godfather of Lagos politics? That's a lot going on there, but thank you so much, Wale Fatola, for sharing that. And this says, I said it, this lady, Kemi Badenoch, can't be more British than the Britons. She's gradually being told who she truly is every time, Nigeria this, Nigeria that. Must she disparage Nigeria in order to gain political relevance in Britain? And that message is from Leo. And this says, good morning, Gabriella. Lagos lecturer getting life jail for raping students is a nice one. That will serve as deterrent to other rapists and pedophiles. That's from Hajia Tony Abdulsalam from Madala. All right, let's get back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You're welcome.
My name is Jamil calling from Utaku.
Go ahead.
You guys are doing a wonderful job. I want to make use of this opportunity to say Madam Natasha, she is a woman with a brighter future, but the people close to her should advise her, you can't fight the system, because when you look at history, always repeat itself. When Akpabio did it to Senate President, then Saraki, he realized his mistake earlier, then he apologized. And now, when you look at people like Dine Malayo and Shehu Sani, what they did, where are their career now? So she must make sure that whatever you do, you fight, but there is limit in all fight you fight. The whole people, we are supporting her, but the fight get limit. She must understand where her power stops. Because taking this matter to court will not help matter. Because there is ethics and privileges, and there is right. There are some people who came to the assembly before her, and they are still a pro member. But she is from committees. So she has to understand that. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning, Angel Gabriel. Good morning, Angel Info family. I remember Ambassador Bakar Ali Kinan Babang Ali. I'm calling from Chirulba. And Gabriel, I don't know if you have observed that anytime there is increment in the price of electricity, we tend to get more darkness. We tend to pay for more darkness. I don't know if you have that. Ask those who are on band A, let them call in. Are they getting the 24 hours that necessitated that increment? Ask those on band B that they say they will get minimum of 20 hours per day. Or band C, minimum of 16 hours per day. Do they get that 16 hour, 20 hours per day? Why do we like to the government fraud, people, individual fraud, everything fraud, nothing straightforward? And Gabriel, Nasser El-Rufai during the interview, he said the president asked him that they should come and work together so that they will eliminate the cabals in the power sector. Along the line, the president did not appoint him. So in my layman thinking, will I be right to say the president is not interested in fighting the power cabals? Yes, that is what to believe. Because if the president sincerely wants to fight power cabal, please, he should redeploy Minister Wike there. What RFI can do in power ministry, Wike too can do it. In fact, he can do it better. They should redeploy Wike to Minister of Power so that he can cast the demon, all those power cabals that are not allowing Nigeria to have power. Let him take them out. Enough is enough. Look, since they increased this thing, what do we call it? Tariff this on mobile communication. To use 3 gig, you will now watch 45 minutes of football. Before, when it is normal, with 300 MB, you watch complete match, 90 minutes. But now, 3 gig, you cannot watch 45 minutes. What kind of fraud is this? Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Good morning. Hello, are you there? Are you there? All right, we're going to have to move on to other messages. Opalines from Buhari says, good morning. Electricity hike coming again. Thank God that they don't have power to hike life for the living humanity. However, they can continue hiking everything to extort and better themselves and their families. The current hardship and insecurity going on in Nigeria is not their problem, but only to hike and increase the pain of citizens. May God help us, is what Opulent in Bari is saying. Let's see. This says, in a country where politicians are richer. Okay. In a country where politicians are richer than the businessman, where politics is not a platform for service, but a platform for personal gains, this will continue to play. River State yesterday, Lagos now. Which state next? Norbert Chikwelu from Ushafa sends that one in. Let's take a few more calls and then we'll wrap this up. Good morning.
Good morning to you, the angel of duty on duty.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I remain my humble self, Omota, reaching you from Galadima this morning. All protocols duly observed. I greet all the callers and listeners, Salasi, Abubakar, Abubakar Ali Baba, Abubakar Galadima, Gwagwalada. All of you, I greet you. I really appreciate you. See, very quickly, ma, I have said it. I said it even yesterday when I called. I said more of this increase is what we are expecting. I was saying it because I saw it. I know it. I know what this government, I mean, they are, what's it called? Their plan. I mean, how do I put it? We have not seen half of where they are taking us to, ma. They want to copy. They are not afraid. They are not afraid to copy what works in other countries for us, right? Irrespective of the kind of pay that we receive here, to survive under such conditions that people can survive, pay more there, and still survive properly, still save plenty. They want to apply it here. We have not seen anything. This government is going to rob us and make us empty, almost bring us out naked. That is where we are heading to. More of the increase we are going to see. Maybe electricity tariff in darkness is what they are planning to increase again. They are going to increase even more things. Maybe they say they are bringing down fuel so that we should start jubilating by 2 naira, 20 naira, 10 naira, and they want us to be happy. We are actually going there. Look, ma, we need to begin to demand that the right thing be done. Like this Senator Natasha and this thing now. Somebody said you cannot defeat the system. The system is faulty. Can we not realize that a faulty system needs to be readjusted, needs to be rejigged, needs to be changed? Let's stop supporting a system that is already faulty, that is a problem already. Let us look for how to how to clamor for a change for such negative, evil system that has crippled many who want to speak the truth. Like the senators that my elder brother mentioned earlier that have no relevance today. They are not on social media today. Is it supposed to be so? Is it not because those people speak the truth and today they have no relevance? That is to say, a system is encouraging people not to speak the truth and become relevant. Then when you speak the truth, you are not relevant. Ma, we have a faulty system. Nigerians need to realize. Let us say no to that system. Not that you begin to encourage people not to fight a system. The system is faulty. Let's change it.
All right.
Thank you so much, my dear sister.
All right. Thank you as well for sharing. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Good morning, Gabriella. Kai.
You're welcome.
Your line is so difficult, but thank God I'm there today. The name is Chimaidika. I'm calling for Pepper Road at the moment.
Go ahead.
Speaking, Omata has spoken, most of what I wanted to stay. You see, we will never move as a nation. We will make excuses. The country will say, there, we support you, but you saw what happened to other people. So we should remain and let the system rubbish us. And the politicians know this our mindset as Nigerians. To make a move, they batter you, others will advise you, please, we love you, we support you. But please, you can't win the system. That's not the way to go. Collectively, we challenge the system. The first person tries is of no relevance. The second person tries. By the time we are like 5, 10, 200, 300, 400, they begin to get scared of us. They want to know that when we put the lesson, please now, you've tried your best now. They will not. They will render you useless. Then we'll go and come down. That's what's happening to us. The earlier we change this mindset, the better for us. Fine, make an effort. Natasha is doing her own bit. You at your level, what bit are you doing? This says when rice cooperates in the pot, we swell together. So when somebody is making effort, always tell you, come down, don't go to court, don't do this. Let her try her best. If the rest are irrelevant, no problem. We'll bring up more Natashas, more Chimas, more Matayos, more Salasis, and by the time we speak, we'll turn the system. How many are these politicians, by the way? What's their percentage? What is their percentage? That's my take. Thank you.
Thank you as well for sharing your thoughts. A few more comments on a live feed on Facebook. Joseph Orim says, which way Nigeria, electricity hike, multi-link DSTV, VAT, taxes, hike, hardship day by day on Nigerians is what he says. Chuku Gozie Onu says, good morning, Nigeria Info family. I'm watching live from Oburu in Ebonyi State. MTN and other networks in Nigeria are seriously dealing with Nigerians. Making the call now is a big deal. God help Nigeria and its citizens is what he says. A quick stop to our YouTube feed. Good morning to you, Olga Roberts. Thank you for watching us live. Good morning to you, Abdul Latif, Abdul Karim. Thank you for joining us as well on YouTube. A few more comments on WhatsApp. Comrade Chris Ezeocha from Madala says, my take is on insecurity in the country. The situation is becoming increasingly worrisome. The government seems not to be showing enough concern. That is why government officials surround themselves with a deluge of security agents, leaving at the detriment of those they're supposed to protect. Where lies the humanity in us? God is watching from a distance, is what he says. Other Francis Nnamani, I think you sent this on Facebook. I've taken that already. This here says, Omotayo has said it all. Good morning to you, Gabriella. The Senate leader should not be proud of his actions. Mohammed Musa sent that in. All right, let's listen to this voice note and then probably take one more call and wrap this up.
Good morning, Angel Gabriella. These people, this APC, they are not means. They want to run down this country. Even though they are increasing, even your transformers for a citizen that used to repair it, it's a shame for this country. God will answer them soon. Let them continue. They are just gather money against.
All right. Thank you so much. Good morning.
The only option already.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Man. Yeah. Let me specifically Dubai.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to say for Nigeria and relationship that we can't just forget those what LPTA when he was Minister of Health. We don't need a leader like him, a leader that built a city to beautify a country and doesn't care what happened to the citizen. It can go to waste life of the citizen in order to beautify the city. I can remember a family in some years ago in Abuja, when they demolished, I was there live. I was there. They demolished there. A man of 90 years was sitting on his stool crying. Will I go with my children? Well, it was at 20 years.
Sadly, we have to wrap it up now. Pastor TJ.
Oh my God. All right. This way we can get
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to quick break. And when we return, we'll get right into the lead on the 7 o'clock hour. Don't go away.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new...
This is Nigeria Info.